We're doing Demolition Derby 3 here Demolition Derby 3, and I'm going to be using controller for steering, and basically I'm going to kind of be reviewing the new, one of the new racetracks. At the time of this recording, it's brand new, but it is the Mega Super Speedway, and we're going to be doing, we're 10 lap race around on that, depending on how much time is in the video, but we're going to kind of review that and see how that is. And if you want to download this game, it's on you can find it on the Apple App Store and the Google Play. It's called Demolition Derby 3, and you'll find that on your app downloader app, whatever you use for that. So let's go ahead and go on. As you can see, I'm using the Stalker. This is basically 1980s, kind of 1990s race car, and it's pretty good, and I think it probably fits best for this racetrack. So I'm going to go ahead and press the start the game, kind of. So I'm going to go to Racing tab, and this has also got Demolition in it. I'm going to do something really stupid and make the laps up to 10, and make opponents up to full. And there's also up here you can see circuit race. There's also trailer race if you want to do that, but I'm going to do circuit race because the regular cars handle better when you're doing controller, and with trailers it is hard to control. I mean, even when you're doing the tapping, and but it's even harder with this. But well, I mean, it might be easier, but when I did it wasn't easier for me. So let's go on to this. I'm going to see if I can move my camera over here a little bit, and I don't know if you can see it on the screen or not, but yeah, it's loading up. Okay, here we go. Ah, crap, spun out. Okay, clearly you can tell I chose the wrong track. Yeah, I was getting a little too far ahead of myself and I chose the wrong track. I was going to go ahead and go with it, but I was not prepared at all for that. So also turn the sound off because you can't really hear me. So we're going to go to settings and turn off sound to pretty much nothing. So yeah, we'll call that good. Go to race, quick derby. Settings should be saved, and unlike the mistake I made last time, I'm going to scroll all the way down to Mega Super Speedway Oval, which is new right now. And there's also other tracks like West Side Speedway and a couple of road courses that are based off of stock car racing and even international car racing as well. But I mean, this game's got also tons of other tracks, like just other maps and stuff. It's a really fun game, and just check it out. But we're going to mainly work on this, and this one's basically a NASCAR equivalent to Daytona, so no surprise there. So see if this does us better. Sound distracts me for some reason, so we're going to go try this. Start is always the craziest part, and because I did 10 laps, it's probably only the start's going to be eventful. So oh man, and with with controller yeah, that is going to delay me for sure. But with controller, the handling is sensitive. I mean, the handling is very sensitive at this track, even with the regular when you're doing button steering. But with controller, you can kind of get a better feel of it. Really depends on who you are, really, and how you do things. So we're catching up here to Garth, and I'm having a hard time controlling the car. Okay, let's get it straight. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's someone upside down. Oh my. Okay, this game will give you jump scares. And okay, well, still lap 1 out of 9. Glad I kind of did 9 laps instead of 10. 10's the 10 says is. So 1 lap less is always easier. And I like to do 1 lap shootouts here. They're just really fun. Just try to keep control of this car. This track is hard, even with controller. But just kind of try to arc the corners with the controller is what I do. I get past Garth here. And again, this game is not really made at all for precision. It is made for demolition. Note the name Demolition Derby 3. But oh my. But still a fun game either way. So yeah, I am having a hard time here, but you can definitely do good at this track. I mean, with it being so long, it's kind of hard as is, and I'm getting caught up. There's even a track map, as you can see there, but on the top or the top left of the screen. So yeah, so kind of try to arc this corner. Kind of arced it a little bit too much. Try to arc this corner. Oh, I'm in too deep. Oh crap. Okay. One thing you never do is what I just did. It'll get you spinning. Good thing I saved it, but try to avoid the the uh, the banking interval between that and there. I'm about to go for the lead here, lap 3. Tom's giving me some problems, and that'll slow me down a lot. Another thing with controller I found is that you cannot back up. Oh my, he's slowing down. Okay, that was weird. The rest of this race is probably just going to be me driving away. And you can even wall ride here at speed, but I just don't really find that fun. Dang. And yeah, it's pretty simple if you once you get the hand of it. But yeah, I mean, I think it's okay to go a little bit through the banking interval there. Just really trying to arc the corners, get as fast as laps I can get, and just finish this up and get my money for winning. Because you get money for winning. Well, not real money, but game money. There's Ben. He's going a lap down. He's doesn't know how to drive. But then again, no one in this game does, including myself. And there's Mel. He was upside down a couple on the start of this race. I think you've seen that. There is Amy, and of course I can't drive and get loose in the wall. It's kind of hard to keep control of these cars. I mean, it's basically common knowledge to get distracted by AI, especially when they hit you broadsided. And yeah, so we're about to get to around halfway, probably like lap 5.5, considering it's a 9 lap race, kind of an even number. Or yeah, once we, it wouldn't surprise me if we lap the field a couple times here because the AI here are just nuts. Especially, I mean, once it goes after the first lap, they're just not any. They're not really fun to race. They're just not raceable really. They just swerve around and or hazard really. But yeah, arc that corner there, and there's Ben. Put him a second lap down. I think I've lapped the field honestly. On lap 5 out of 9. That's how bad those other cars are. And this is a big track. So to lap them like that is an even bigger surprise. But that slow speed they're going. It's like lapping cars the track compared to Martinsville. Try to arc this one without getting into anybody. Kind of into the wall there. I'm not even gonna play there. Then there we go. Trying to get that corner arced, and David's doing some tomfoolery. Okay, man, I tell you, I mean, once you're in a rhythm, it's just kind of hard to stay in it. Trying to stay focused and not die, really. I mean, my car is destroyed. Now, about that hurting your speed, I don't know. Also, I'd like to mention there is a pit road. Oh, wait, this is the wrong area of the track. I'm thinking there's a pit road here. Oh, damn, hit the checkpoint. You hit the checkpoint and sticks, it hurts. Yeah, there is a pit road here as we're coming to lap 8. 2 to go. So try to go down pit road. Of course, I miss it. But yeah, it's right here. You see there's pit stalls and stuff. You don't really pit in this game, but there is stuff like that. And there's also a road course variant of this track, kind of compared to a Daytona road course, just like this is Daytona International. I don't think that Daytona road course is really much of a replica of the real Daytona road course, but it's close enough. So now we're lap 8. My bad. So now it's 2 to go. Oh, got loose on the off the banking. Oh my, and I'm around. But I have a big cushion of like 2 laps, so I'm gonna win this, getting money. And there's Garth, and they have like characters in this game. I think that's cool. And the reason there's only like allowed 10 AI is really because, I mean, you can tell the game's kind of laggy as is. If there's more than 10, it'd be Count Lagsville, really. So, really makes sense not to have more than 10 cars and as maximum, unless you want your CPU to die, or well, not CPU, your central processing unit. Well, yeah, I guess it is CPU. This isn't a PC though. This is mobile phone. You can play this though on PC using mobile stacks. It's coming to the final lap now. We're gonna finish this off with a very damaged car, and I missed the corner, and I'm in the wall. Okay, that's nice. Lapping cars, and this game's really about carnage. Really, it's something Nimrod would enjoy, I'm sure. But yeah, just, coming to the final corners, trying to survive, get some good corners here. It's Tom.
Zach, get the rest of the groceries. When you're done, can you get the rest of the groceries out of the car?
And crap. Okay, coming to the final corner here, coming off of it anyway, trying to finish this. And overall, this track's kind of good, you know. And I'm gonna just purposely slide like that because that's what I do. So, um, yeah, that was a review of Daytona. A lot better when you do the 1 lap shootouts. They're a lot kind of more eventful and fun. And even without the controller, they're kind of fun. But with it, you can just connect it to the via Bluetooth. You can connect Xbox, PS4, or whatever, and maybe even Nintendo Switch. I've never really experimented with that, but you can do all that, and yeah, and this is kind of a game review, but really mainly the track review. This racetrack here, it's pretty good. It took me 9 minutes to do, which is probably the length of the video. So yeah, but that's crazy. But yeah, we'll see you next video. Just figure out how to get off the cars and cups here. It's the off season for that started, so yep, might come out more different stuff coming.